When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
I know that this is what you do, and this is just your way. But if I could turn back the hands of time and make one request, all I'd ask is please, don't pray. And I know that this is your ritual every morning, noon, and night. You enter your secret closet, kneel at your bedside, and you talk to God. But I would admonish you not to, because when you do, he takes me in the basement. He strips me half naked from my ankles to my waist, and I guess I can't call it rape because there was no actual penetration in these wicked manifestations, so I'll settle for calling it a simple case of molestation. And he exposes himself to me, his penis erect and pointing at me like an arrow or a shotgun with a single barrel, aiming to kill me. And I'm wondering, how could God stand to see this? I think he should just keep his eyes on the sparrow and not be watching me, or stop to see this debauchery. And old boy tells me drop to my knees and bend over. By now I know the routine, I just wanted to have been over. He goes back and forth with every thrust. I gotta hold my breath just to keep from throwing up. He goes back and forth, and after all these years I've lost my resolve to fight him for it. So I just try to ignore him, translate myself into a daydream, hoping that maybe he'll be finished within a couple of minutes. And then finally he ejaculates all over me, and I can't believe my eyes. I mean, I'm seeing this for the very first time. It's a translucent fluid and it's running down my thigh, and my only recourse is but to cry. And he places his hand over my mouth, tells me shut the fuck up, he'll be right back with some paper towels. He brings them back to me, then tosses them at me. Now I'm cleaning his semen off my favorite sweats in my favorite shade of green. And although he never broke my hymen, he broke my spirit and permeated my soul with his wickedness, his sin sickness that won't allow me to differentiate between love and sex. So much so that by the time I was 19 years old, I had been with more men than I could count on my fingers and toes. And by 21, I was a bona fide card-carrying hoe. What you ain't know? I mean, my body was a gift, and sex, it was a weapon. Yeah, I had to have it. You see, I had to get it. Yeah, I said it. I ran over more niggas than Jerome Bettis, and it would seem that I'm too far gone to cry out to God in repentance. Besides, I would feel like a fool for doing exactly what I asked you not to, even though I know that he's the only one that could save me from myself, fix my soul, make me whole. I mean, I really want to call on his name, but I'm still pissed off at him for allowing shit to happen this way. Plus, I'm so ashamed of all of the evil that I've committed, but somehow the Lord allowed me to keep on living through the partying, the drinking, the clubbing, and the drugs, being a lady in the street and riding shotgun with thugs. And while I was still out there looking for a change, I sought all other gods and called on their names. I mean, I went after Allah, said Allahu Akbar, but somehow I couldn't deny Christ. I mean, Isa bin Allah. And besides, Allah ain't never answered. I mean, I called on Buddha, but he ain't give me shit that I asked for. And so I looked to astrology. I looked to the stars, and when that didn't work, I started flipping tarot cards. And while I was still trying to please me, I inquired of the Ouija, asked Satan what did he see, but still couldn't be free. So I learned the hard way to call on the name of Yahweh, found God inside myself. So it's okay if you don't pray.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.